Sophia. In this video, we'll be talking about how to adapt LANA to various needs. Modifying, customizing, adapting, whatever you want to call it, it's very easy to do within the LANA program. There are a few questions that we get asked more than any others. Can I use the program with less than a 5-day schedule? What do we do about food allergies or sensitivities in our classroom? And what if the suggested food is just not available? So let's start with the first one, schedule. First of all, don't look at the LANA binder as instructions that need to be completed. The content in the binder is there as a tool for you, and that's the best way to think about it. That being said, there's some very simple ways that you can choose to alter the content for your school's specific schedule. Concentrate on a specific type of activity depending on your focus. For example, if you're working on team building that week, then do a lot more cooking activities. That's a great way to incorporate team building and that objective with nutrition education. If you want to focus on broadening a child's palate, then go ahead and spend more time on tasting activities. You can divide possible learning activities between different classrooms and ages. If children in your school are there from 3 to 5 years old, they'll be exposed to LANA for 3 years with different lessons and a different focus each year. Or simply adopt LANA as more of an approach or philosophy on early childhood nutrition and use the tools and lessons as you see fit throughout the year. With lessons in areas ranging from language arts to dramatic play to large motor skills, there's always a LANA activity that fits your plans. We all know that allergies are growing and they are a serious consideration in the classroom. Along with allergies, there are also a lot of children with food sensitivities out there, like my kids. They have gluten and dairy sensitivities, but they can handle a little amount of each. So how do you deal with allergies and sensitivities with LANA? With a few slight changes, LANA can be a lot of fun for every child, allergies or no. Let me give you a few suggestions. First, there are several recipes in the LANA cookbook that deals with each of the highlighted fruits and vegetables. So if the one that you had anticipated in using has something that a child might be allergic to, feel free to look through and just choose a different activity that has that same highlighted fruit or vegetable. It's important to include children with allergies, but it's sometimes impossible to find something that works for every single variation or allergy or sensitivity. If you get stuck, you can choose to omit certain ingredients or find substitutions. Of course, you can go to the store, get gluten-free tortillas, or get non-dairy cream cheese, but we recognize that that takes a lot of time and can be expensive. So instead, let's start with these general tips. You can use fruit butters or something like applesauce in place of nut butters if you have peanut allergies. You can use rice cakes in place of bagels or other breads. You can use a slice of lean turkey or a piece of leaf lettuce where gluten is an issue. You can use cubed fruit in place of cubed cheese. And think about using something small like raisins or sunflower seeds, or we've also used fruit leather. We've sliced up fruit leather when you need to make curved lines, for example, in the mousetail snack. Here's an example of the mousetail snack as it is in the cookbook. And here's a variation of it using applesauce instead of cream cheese and a strip of fruit leather instead of the string cheese. So what do you do if a food is just not available? What if the lesson in the book requires a fruit that's just not in season in your area at the time you want to use it? The easiest answer to that question is to look at the potential lessons before implementing LANA in your classroom. You can always organize the lessons by the food availability in the year in your area. The lessons or units in LANA don't need to be done in a particular order, so always choose the timing that best fits your needs. I do know that some fruits and vegetables seem almost impossible to find. If that's the case, you can always pick another food as a substitute. I would avoid using the fruits that children get offered a lot. For example, they get a lot of bananas, they get a lot of oranges, they get a lot of apples. So instead, try broadening their horizons with something interesting like a pineapple or mango, or for a vegetable they can try cauliflower. It's just adds in a little bit of variety for them. As you can see, LANA is very flexible. It gives you all the tools that you can use, however and whenever you need to use them. Of course, if you have specific questions, check out our website at www.lananutrition.com or call us at 1-888-455-7003. Have fun and enjoy having LANA in your classroom.